Yes, we are here. Matt and D Rose. We are both here live in the Golden Octagon studio. So, how are y'all doing here on this Wednesday night? I said it wasn't going to be at 8:30, but it seems like it might be pretty close to that 8:30 mark by the time we end up getting on here because D Rose got a family, brought them all across the water. We went out, had some dinner. Pretty good, right?
Oh, yeah, awesome food, but the traffic up here sucks ass to say the least. So, yeah, definitely wasn't excited for that, but awesome food and glad to be here in the studio to do the actual pod.
I guess like everyone thinks this is such a huge space, and it's really not, dude. It's like a 10 by 10 room, and I got a lot of shit in here. So.
Yeah. Well, that's how the setup's supposed to be. You're supposed to make it look larger than life. So you do a good job with the setup here for sure.
Yeah, but just real quick, shout out Austin popping in here early. What up, Matt and D? LFG, let's fucking go, boys. Damn right, right. And we got William Anderson in here. Benil. D Rose is going for Benil this week, but I'll probably be going for Charlie Olives.
I didn't bring my shirt.
D Rose does have a shirt. But I guess real quick, this past weekend, dude, did you win any bets? Do you want to talk about anything from this past weekend before we get into I guess the fight news and everything like that?
Yeah, the bets definitely didn't go as planned this weekend. I think I told you for the main event, dropped the straight bet on Kai, and unfortunately lost that. I think the least FanDuel could have done with the result of that fight was refund me the money, because I definitely felt like Kai won that fight. And I even messaged you as soon as the fight was over. I was like, "Oh, Kai's got that easy." I said 3-2, could have been 4-1. But the fact that Amir ended up, and it was a split decision, so it's not like it was a unanimous decision Amir's way or anything. So, but I think afterwards, the whole MMA community had, kind of reacted afterwards, and I think everybody thought that Kai won. I mean, pretty much 90% of the people. I think the only person who actually came to Amir Albazi's defense was Bilal Muhammad. I think he was the only guy. Other than that, everybody and their mama had said Kai won, so definitely felt a little robbed off of that one.
I mean, at the end of the fight, I thought Kai won. I did pick Amir to win, but I just think that out of the first 3 rounds, Amir won 2 and 3, Kai won 4 and 5. So it all depends on that first round, and it was a close round. So I wasn't mad at the decision, but I did pick Amir to win. So just real quick, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. We did have 4 different fights this past weekend. One did fall out, the Jared Gordon versus Jim Miller. I tried to get D Rose to take the replacement for Jared Gordon, but he said, "Oh, hell no." So we had to throw in Maxim Grisham versus Felipe Lins. Yeah. And
Felipe
I
wins.
don't remember who won that.
Felipe wins. Felipe Lins won.
Felipe Lins did win that fight. Our second different pick was Caceres versus Daniel Pineda. D Rose did pick Daniel Pineda, and I did pick Alex Caceres. And our third different pick was the main event. Kai Kara-France versus Amir Albazi. Dorian did go Kai. I did go Amir. So Dorian has had the pick champ for a few weeks now. But guess what? It's back over here on this side, baby, and it's staying over here. So
the people's champ right here, because I absolutely got robbed from that main event last week.
Do you remember when you won it off of the Mandy Bomb?
Well, look, that was because freaking Fire Fist imploded on herself and threw up on herself and could not stop hitting her illegally or after the bell. It wasn't like Kai went in there and did that to himself. It was what the judges had done to him. So that's what makes me feel the worst for Kai.
Yeah. Can we get some feedback in the chat right now? Can y'all hear us all right? Because we do have the one mic between the two of us. So if y'all can't hear us, or if y'all need us to speak up, please let us know. I'll try to bring the mic closer or just something like that. I'm just trying to get us both to have our voices in here. But so just let us know in the chat. But aside from that, man, this past weekend, Jim Miller just snoozing full still, dude, at his ripe age of how old? 39, 41?
I think he's 40.
Come on.
I think he's got to be at least 40. And, I mean, honestly, it was a beautiful setup, too, the way he kind of came in. Dude went a step back, throw the 1-2. Jim Miller slipped underneath it and came over top of that left. Oh my gosh.
Jim Miller, 39 years old, dude.
Yeah.
Just 40 years old, still sleeping fools. All right, Frankie Romero letting us know that he can hear us, so that's what's up. 76. Dope. All right, nice. He's 76. It's what it feels like. It's what it feels like. Sorry, William. I just saw this, brother. Just ordered a Benil Pandora today. Well, congratulations, brother. That's what's up. Hopefully, you can make a good purchase, and hopefully you can win this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to be going with you, but I know this guy over here is. So with that being said, dude, anything else from this past weekend you want to talk about, or just jump into fight news?
I will say just real quick with the other disagreeing fight that we had, that Caceres and Pineda fight, dude. That fight was absolutely nuts. Like it was weirdly competitive, but like there at the beginning, it looked like Pineda was struggling getting the takedown. Caceres rocked him at the end of the first round with that 1-2, had Pineda stumbling real bad. All of a sudden in the second round, Pineda gets top position, almost gets it.
Won the round after being gassed.
Yeah, it was completely gassed after the first round, after he was taking an ass whooping from Alex Caceres. And then in that third round, Alex Caceres was put on a dominant performance there. And that was weirdly one of the best fights I've seen in a while.
Crazy, dude. That it's Bruce Leroy in the pit, Daniel Pineda. All right, dude. So let me pull up our. Not even ready, even now, dude. But everything we've been through today.
Yeah,
we got shit going on over here.
Yeah, there's everything not going as planned. We kind of planned for earlier in the day, and then all of a sudden, we're still here at what seems like our normal time doing the thing. So this is all kind of a part of the day.
Indeed, dude. Indeed. So we got some fight announcements for y'all right here, dude. It's going to be a banger. Matthew Semi the Jedi Semelsberger going to be taking on Johan Lanus on UFC 291, July 29th. You care about that one at all?
Hey, Semi the Jedi coming back, and Johan Lanus, he can crack too. So that should be a good one. I know your guy Semi the Jedi.
Hell yeah. Roman Kapilov going to be taking on Claudio Haberio.
Hey, that dude's always in a wild ass fight, so I'm always going to watch him. And he needs to chill with the different hair colors and stuff like that. Just do the blonde Oliveira or Brunson, and you're good.
He had some kind of purple braids last time. Another one, dude, King Kong Alexander Romanov is going to return against none other than Blagoy Ivanov.
Oh shit!
He should win that fight.
I mean, I don't know. Blagoy, he's super tough. He's hard to take down, and I mean, that dude was like literally stabbed in his fucking chest, dude. And like he's got the big ass not right underneath his chest just to prove how fucking tough he is. And he didn't get knocked out by Derek Lewis after eating all the clean shots. Yeah, Blagoy is definitely he's a tough fight.
Yeah, dude. Big one. Everyone heard about this last week. We got Jailton Almeida going to take on Curtis Blades, dude. Give me your immediate thoughts on that one, dude.
Banger. That's going to be really what's going to test Jailton Almeida to see where he stands as far as heavyweight goes. And, going in there, we know the credentialed wrestler that Curtis Blades is. So is Jailton Almeida going to be able to go in there and take him down and do what he does to most of the other heavyweights? But Curtis Blades going to come in there at a healthy 265 when they're, when they get ready to fight. Jailton Almeida's going to come in at maybe 230 or so for what he's been coming in his most recent fights. So that's going to be really interesting to see how that fight plays out.
Damn, it's raining like a mofo.
Yeah,
I was like, what's that sound? So up next, we got Polyana Viana going to be returning against Yasmin Lucindo. Do you care about that one at all?
Polyana, I mean, she had that nasty knockout in her last fight, so should be a banger.
And against the little Yasmin too.
Oh yeah, that should be that should be a little bit of a banger for sure.
Yeah. We got GM3 returning against Andre Petrosky. Care about that one?
GM3's always got a tough fight, man. It doesn't matter who it is.
He gets no easy ones. We got Macy Chesson taking on Yana Dos Santos. Or Yana Santos, sorry. Yana Kunitskaya.
I was like, Yana Santos. Who the that's actually a pretty good fight. Macy should win that one though.
Yeah. Chris Weidman returning against Brad Tavares, brother.
Oh, that's a good fight. I like it's crazy. Chris Weidman offered 3 years, man, off of that leg break.
Mm-hmm.
21, it was the same year that it was about 2.5 years now, but Yeah, I'm interested to see if because he went to rush back initially and ended up re-injuring his leg again. So I don't know if he's going to end up rushing back too soon, but I would like to be able to see him come back and finally kind of just get a win and, kind of end his career the way he wants it.
Fair enough, dude. We got Billy Q going to be taking on Damon the Leech or Action Jackson. You care about that
one? Damon Jackson against
Billy Q.
Hey, that's a banger. Hey,
Yeah.
Damon Jackson, he brings a fight, dude. So.
Yeah. All right, and coming down to the end, we got recently came to the UFC. Marcus McGee going to take on Gaston Bolaños.
Oh, that's the dude who beat what's his name on short notice?
Really recently.
Yeah. He won a fight on short notice. That should be a good fight.
Yeah. I don't know who AJ Dobson is. You know who AJ Dobson is?
Not really.
I know who Teflon Chukwu is, but it's at OSP. Jesus, OSP against Iwan Kutalaba, dude.
Oh my gosh, they're trying to keep Iwan winning, dude. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know. He might lose that fight. Who knows?
I would love to see OSP snooze freaking Kutalaba, dude. But unfortunately, the way that OSP's looked here recently, I can't.
He just goes in there and stands there, dude.
And literally just fucking like this. Just taking the views. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, do something. Like, quit standing there.
He just on the fence just curls up and just kind of just gets beat up, and then like the ref fucking stops and he's like,
yeah, he's literally like the meme when like the man standing there with the stick, like poking something, like do something. Like that's fucking OSP, dude. It's crazy.
We got Ignacio Bahamondes returning against Ludovic Klein on August 5th, and that's the last one, brother.
That should be a good fight. I would say Bahamondes with some good highlight reels, so maybe he can add to it.
Yeah, here we go. Austin saying, Matt must have got tracking info for his new card. The stream will never start now. Are we not live? I'm confused.
Oh, shit.
I'm confused, Austin. I hope we're live, brother. I hope that we're live. If not, that's an issue.
We're fucked.
Now I'm worried. I gotta check and see if we're live because if we've been talking like this for a few minutes, I'm gonna be upset.
We've been rambling.
Been rambling on for a few minutes.
It looks like we're good.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're good.
Just making sure.
Yeah, we're good. We're good
here. I was worried, Austin.
No
You
sweat.
had me worried, brother. I gotta be honest. You did have me worried. So in that case, we'll jump into what's going on, BZ. How you doing? I didn't make the little banner for the fights this weekend, brother. So
it's all good. We know why the people are here.
Yeah, right here it is.
The biggest pay-per-view of the year so far.
I don't know about that, brother.
They have brought so much heat to Canada. That shit's on fire right now. That's how much heat the USA has brought to Canada right now. All of Canada's on fire. Like, it's crazy.
All right, brother. So in that case, pop that up on there, right? Here we go.
Bang,
All right. BZ, what's going on, BZ? How you doing, brother? Willie Anderson letting us know that we good. So that's what's up, brother. I truly appreciate it. So that being said, let me get Tapology pulled up here, and we'll start making some picks for this weekend, right?
And we getting the pick champ back righteously. I mean, for the people's champ, I am right now, but we're gonna make it official this week coming up, baby. Let's go.
I'm struggling, brother.
We're gonna get it right. Get it tight. You heard me.
Shout out the Yin Yang Clan. Come on, man. Just low. Gee whiz.
That's probably due to the
rain. It's got to be something to do with the weather right now, dude.
I want to do my Missy Elliott. I can't stand the rain.
All right, dude. That being said, we in here now. I don't need to share the audio, but I do want to share the screen. So here we go. So this is what I see every single time that I'm on the screen. So I can't see anything that's on anything else. So
hell yeah, I see now.
Y'all, if y'all comment in this next few minutes, I'll just try to go back and forth to get y'all's thoughts and everything. But Here we go, y'all. This weekend, we got UFC 289. Amanda Nunez versus Irina Aldana going to be taking place at the Rogers Center in Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada, y'all. We got 11 fights on the card. Main event of the night is going to be Amanda, the Lioness Nunez, taking on Irina, the Mexican Jaguar, Aldana. We got Charles Dubronx Oliveira taking on Benil. He loves Jesus. There he is. Feature fight of the night. We got what's Mike Malot's name? I forgot. Mike Malott going to be taking on Adam Fugit. We got Dan 50K Ige taking on Nate the Train Landwehr, baby. Nate the Train in the UFC. We got Eric, your boy Anders, taking on Mark Andre Power Bar Barrio. We got Nasruddin Imavov taking on the Action Man Chris Curtis. We got Jasmine Jazz Devicious taking on Miranda Fear the Maverick. We got Eamon Zahabi taking on Arichi Lang. We got Blake Builder taking on Kyle Nelson. We got David Dvorak taking on Steve Ursig. I believe that's how you say it. And our opening fight of the night, we got Diana Belbita taking on the Spider Girl, Maria Oliveira, dude.
Oh, shit. That's a hell of a list of names there.
The Warrior Princess, Diana Belbita.
Oh, shit.
So that's where we're going to start. I'll pop back over here for just a second. Make sure, we are caught up on the chat, y'all. So, D-Rose, give me a grade on the entire card. I just read them out to you.
I mean, there were a couple of actually sneaky, decent fights. I mean, if I had to say, maybe sitting at about a B- right now. I mean, I don't want to be too harsh.
I wouldn't give it anything better than a B. Like,
yeah,
you can't say it's an A- because it's not. No. Not going to be the best one that we're going to pay for, but it is what it is. So first fight of the night, Diana Belbita versus Maria Oliveira. I guess I'll fucking go ahead like this. Diana Belbita, the Warrior Princess, 14-7, fighting out of Romania. She's going to be taking on Maria, the Spider Girl Oliveira, 13-6, from Brazil. It's a near even fight. Diana Belbita is a -105. Maria Oliveira, -115. Belbita is 26 years old, 5'7", 68-inch reach, and the Spider Girl Oliveira is 26 years old, 5'6", with a 69-inch reach. So Spider Girl are going to be an inch shorter, but have a inch longer reach over Diana Belbita. I'm going Spider Girl here, dude. By decision. Which way are you going, man?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I only know Maria Oliveira a little bit, so I'm just going with who I know more, and that's Maria Oliveira.
D-Rose making some hot picks this week, so it looks like we are both on the Spider Girl side with Maria Oliveira. Next fight of the night, we got David Dvorak taking on Steve Ursig, and I've tried to do a little bit of research on this dude, and earlier in the week, David Dvorak was like a -350 favorite, so odds have kind of changed just a little bit, but Steve Ursig is a late notice like replacement, 9-1. He's like a jiu-jitsu guy, so apparently his striking is not that good. David Dvorak 20-5, Steve Ursig 9-1. David Dvorak -175 favorite right now. Steve Ursig is +150. David Dvorak 31 years old, 5'5", 68-inch reach, and Steve Ursig 27 years old. 5'9", 68-inch reach. So, dude, he's gonna be taller and have a longer reach, and he's a pretty big dog. He's just a UFC newcomer, and I just don't know a lot about him. But, dude, David Dvorak is tough. Like, we've seen him get hurt. We've seen him getting put in like tough submissions, and he didn't tap and shit. So, like Manel Cap had him in that like shit that was like behind his back, and it was like all twisted up, and he wasn't tapping, dude. So he is tough as all hell. I believe he was going to fight Matt Schnell on this fight.
Oh, okay, man, that's a tough fight. I mean, Dvorak is, like you said, tough as nails, but I mean that is kind of, man, that's really enticing with the reach and height on Steve Ursig's side. Man, let's
and 27 years old compared to the 31. So
Man, let's start a little money on the dog.
All right,
Let's
D
start
Rose
Usyk.
going Steve Usyk this week. I'm gonna be smart. I'm gonna go with the UFC vet that is David Dvorak here. But I don't feel good about it because I've said it multiple times. I don't think David Dvorak's that good. This one probably won't be getting much of my money this weekend when it comes to the betting though. So next fight we got Blake Builder. Made his UFC debut last fight. He's gonna be taking on Kyle the Monster Nelson. El Animal.
Blake Animal.
Right. Blake Builder going to be taking on the monster, Kyle Nelson. Blake Builder, 8-0-1, dude. Last fight, Shane Young. But, dude, Shane Young, everyone thinks he's good because he trains at CKB.
Is he? No, he's not good.
He's just not good, dude. But he is a minus 200 favorite. But he is going to be taking on Kyle Nelson. Fighting from Canada, though, this is going to be in Canada. So will Canada judges have anything to do with these fights if it goes to decision, dude? Well, you do have to keep that in mind this week. Smart me, Blake Builder, 32 years old, 5'8", 68-inch reach. Kyle Nelson, 32 years old, 5'11", 71-inch reach. It's going to be taller and have a bigger reach and still a dog, dude. Smart me says go Blake Builder still, dude. But once again, don't feel too confident in it. I know Kyle Nelson isn't that good. He fought Michael. No, that was Adam Fugit.
Who's his last?
Duho Choi headbutted him, and it went to a draw.
Oh,
Chris
that's
Toyota
right.
took that stupid ass.
Yeah,
point,
that's
dude.
right. That's right. Okay, yeah.
So he lost that
Duho
fight.
Choi. Yeah, okay, yeah. He definitely did. And what he would be on like a 3-fight losing streak if that was the case. I mean, the one thing I can say about fighters in his position is that a lot of times their backs against the wall. They're coming out and fighting for basically their job, so that he's going to be a little bit more hungry coming into this fight. But Blake Builder did actually look pretty good in his last fight. I know Shane Young's not that great, but I do think that Blake Builder, as far as the striking goes, he did keep up with Shane Young pretty good, though. And, I'll go Blake Builder here, too.
All right. Looks like we're both on the El Animal side this week with Blake Builder. Next fight of the night, we got Ayman Zahabi taking on the Mongolian murderer, Arichi Lang, dude. Hell yeah. I love the one-name fighters.
I love that name. Arichi Lang. I love actually saying his name like in a sing-song way. His name is one of the best.
Yeah. Here we go, though. Ayman Zahabi, 9-2. Arichi Lang, 24-9, dude. Ayman Zahabi, plus 105. Arichi Lang, minus 130. So slight favorite for Arichi Lang. He's not that much of a favorite, dude. Ayman Zahabi, 35 years old, 5'8", 68-inch reach. Arichi Lang is 29 years old, 5'7", 69-inch reach. I'm going Arichi Lang here. I don't think Ayman Zahabi's good. He's smart about how he fights, but that's the only good thing that I can say about how he fights. Even if he's being smart, you can be smart and still not winning. You're just not putting yourself into danger. I got to go Arichi Lang here. How about you, brother?
Yeah, I think some of those guys, those hobbies, they're so smart in MMA. Sometimes they get into a position where they start overthinking. And I think that's something that Ayman can suffer from every now and then. And I'd take Arichi Lang here too.
Yeah.
And I just love the name, man. You got to go with it.
What's going on, Matthew G? How you doing, brother? Glad you're able to make it in here, my guy. So we are both on the Arichi Lang side. So let's move on to the next fight. That is a good one, brother. A good one. We got Jazz Divicius taking on Miranda. Fear the Maverick, dude. Jazz Divicius is 8-2, 1-4 of her last 5. She is a plus 240 dog there. 34 years old, 5'7", 68-inch reach. Fear the Maverick, 11-4, 1-3 of her last 5, minus 300 favorite though. She is 25 years old, 5'3", 65-inch reach. So she'll have she's shorter and has a shorter reach, dude. So we're seeing this a lot this weekend. We have the fighters that are shorter and have a shorter reach end up be the favorites in it. This is 3 or 4 in a row now. I'm going Miranda Maverick. There's no secret who I'm picking. I think Jazz Divicius is one level. There's dog shit, and she's the one level right above dog shit, dude. The way Natalia Silva crushed her, dude, I took that plus money to the bank, dude. I made money that night on Natalia Silva.
Yeah, well, and I think that fight was kind of really an eye opener because she was a pretty big favorite going into that fight too. And I think really, even though she's gotten a win since then, that loss to Natalia took a lot of the win out of her sails. And we know how good of a fighter Miranda Maverick is anyway. So I think she'll come in, even though the shorter fighter, come in the stronger fighter. I think she'll control a lot of the wrestling sequences. And
dude,
Miranda
I think
Maverick,
she's got better striking and better wrestling.
Yeah.
And, like she's not
stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She should win this fight everywhere if we're gonna be honest. All right, so it looks like we got Amber in here. Is that your wife?
Yeah.
We got Amber in here. She's going Miranda Maverick. So
let's go.
Hell yeah, we are both on the Maverick side. So next fight of the night, we're gonna have a different one here, brother. We're gonna have a different one here.
Come on.
We got Nasruddin, the Russian sniper Imavov, taking on the Action Man Chris Curtis. Nasruddin Imavov is 12-4, won 3 of his last 5. Chris Curtis is 30-10, also won 3 of his last 5. Imavov a -125 favorite, Action Man plus 105 dog. So still pretty close fight. Imavov is 27 years old, 6'3", 75-inch reach. Action Man Chris Curtis is 35 years old, 5'10", and a 75-inch reach, brother. It's no secret which way we're going here. Let the people know why you're picking Chris Curtis.
Well, 1, big Action Man fan. He is he always brings a fight. 2, I will say that for me in that Nasruddin Imavov and Joaquin Buckley fight, I think Buckley kind of put a couple of holes in his game, and even though Imavov won that fight, I think Buckley kind of exposed some things that I think Chris Curtis can take advantage of in the boxing, especially because I don't think Imavov uses his range well. And I think that Chris Curtis is tough to take down. You're not going to take him down at all. Like, you're not. He has lights out takedown defense.
But Imavov's not a wrestler.
No, but he does like to. I mean, he's got the ground and pound win against Evan Shabazi, and he will use his wrestling if he can.
Yeah.
And he tried to use it a little bit against Joaquin Buckley as well.
But all the Dagestanis make fun of him because he can't wrestle.
Oh,
that's
right. Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, he kind of represents his French roots. I don't know if he's not representing the Dagestan style. You know, he doesn't fight like those guys. But yeah, Action Man, I think boxing's too clean. Takedown defense is sharp. I think he gets the dub.
And I could see your way happening, no problem. But there's a big hole that Chris Curtis does, and everyone seems to expose him when he just fucking stands there. And then people just pick at him from the outside for 3 rounds, and then the fight's over because he's just standing there. It's like if he don't put the pressure on, then he's not going to win. If he just stands there, dude, Imavov's going to run away 3 rounds, and it is what it is. Because he did only lose to Sean Strickland in his last fight. I know it was late notice, but it was also main event too, right?
Yeah.
So
it was
5 rounds. So he has the cardio to go all 5. It's just, I just see Action Man just standing there, dude.
Think about it too. Do you know who Chris Curtis also trains with? One, Sean Strickland
and Buckley.
Yeah,
both just.
They don't train regularly. Him and Buckley don't, but him and Sean Strickland do. They train regularly.
Yeah, both just fought him, but they've got the same style. But that one was over 5 rounds, as where this is only over 3 rounds.
He got kind of beat up against Sean Strickland.
Yeah,
I will say that.
But there's a big size difference in the 2 of them as well, between Action Man and Sean Strickland too.
Take it to the bank, Action Man. Let's go.
This is a highly debated one. I'm on Imavov. D Rose is on Action Man this week. So let's move on up to the next one.
One more thing, because Action Man did lose against Gaslam, but he did have the headbutt in that fight too, where it ended up really kind of taking his momentum, where he was arguably winning that fight, and he arguably won the fight even after the headbutt.
Yeah. So. This one, I'm kind of tore on this one right here. Eric Anders taking on your boy Eric Anders taking on the Power Bar Marc-Andre Barriault. 15-7 for Eric Anders. Won 2 of his last 5. 1 draw, 2 losses, or 1 no contest, 2 losses. What is this? Illegal knee. No contest against Darren Stewart.
That was against Darren Stewart. One. Yeah, that was literally like a week after Aldana and Peter Yan too. That was the worst part. It was like a month of illegal knees.
Yeah. Power Bar 15-6. Won 3 of his last 5. Last beat Julian Mark, dude. I think Julian Marquez went on my no bet list after
Yeah,
that. Dude.
that was mine too.
I just can't bet on him anymore.
Mine too.
But right before that, I believe Anthony Hernandez subbed them. I believe round 3.
Oh, cold too.
And then Jordan, he did sub Jordan Wright, but I think Chidi smoked him round 1.
Yeah, it was like the first couple seconds of the fight too.
Yeah. But Eric Anders plus 115 dog, power bar minus 150 favorite. Eric Anders, 36 years old, 6'1", 75-inch reach. Power bar, 33 years old, 6'1", 74-inch reach. If I could rely that they're going to be the same size, I would go Eric Anders. But something tells me fucking power bar is going to be an inch or two taller than Eric Anders here. And it throws me off because Eric Anders, dude, he's got like 2 rounds in him before. It's like, it's fucking jumping off a cliff death gas, dude. Like, it's like, fuck, dude. I'm going to go the dog in Eric Anders this week, dude, but I'm relying on these stats telling me that they have the same height and Eric Anders has a longer reach. Is it going to happen? I don't know, because I do think power bar is probably an inch or two taller than Eric Anders. I'm going to regret doing this because power bar is probably going to come back around 3 and possibly finish Eric Anders, but I'm going Eric Anders this week, brother. Which way are you going, man? I'm going the dog.
Man, honestly, I think I'm leaning. The only thing that worries me is that power bar. Honestly, I'm just using your example on this one. I just don't think he's that good.
He's not.
I just don't think he's that good. I mean, he's got some decent submissions.
Oh shit, dude! Look
not
at this.
the greatest.
We got this Lush Lush with the $5 donut. I can't believe I'm late. Sorry, guys, but better late than never.
Hell yeah!
Hey, brother, we didn't have a set time that we planned on coming on here today, but we're glad you were able to make it in here. And truly, thank you for the donut, brother. Truly, brother. You're always stopping in here, and we appreciate it.
Man.
So the gang's out here. Love to see it. Got to work tomorrow, so I'm out of here, but can't wait to see the VOD. Hell yeah, brother. Feel free to come back anytime you'll want, my guy. And then also in here, what the hell? It's showing the damn video hasn't started yet. Just refreshing. Now missing 28 minutes. Oops.
Oh!
So that's why Austin was like, no, when the video started.
Had to strip it, man.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you had a sweat there for a minute.
Yeah, sorry. So go ahead. Power bar, Eric Anders, dude. You don't think power bar is that good?
Yeah, I know. I don't think power bar is that good, and I think I honestly have the same concerns as you. Can Eric Anders really last? But I think as long as he's the one that's establishing the pressure, he's the one that can really control his own pace. Is when the guys can kind of withstand that pressure and then tend to put it back on him.
That is what power bar does, though. He has done that to everyone.
But does he have the chin to withstand? Because I will say, Eric Anders can those first 2 rounds when he has that gas tank, he can crack. Yeah. And if he ends up landing one of them big bombs, I mean, I can see him hurting, power bar and getting him out of there. So honestly, I think Eric Anders really can knock him out.
Okay.
I think Eric Anders gets it done.
Yeah, coming from the guy that picked Kyle Dawkins to beat Eric Anders. So
that I did because the same thing we had just discussed. He's out with his gas tank, and the only thing too, kind of hesitates me. 36. I didn't realize he was that old. Yeah. Sometimes those fast twitch muscles don't work the same when you get that old. So, but I still think he's got a little bit of that dog in him, and he should be able to win.
So we're both still going Eric Anders.
Yeah,
Eric Anders this week. Hell yeah! Moving on up. Next fight of the night. God, I don't want to pick this one, dude. We got 50K Dan Ige taking on Nate the Train Landwehr. And he's the rootinest, tootinest, roughest, mother-loving what? And he looks pretty goddamn too. Look at this biceps. They look good too. Nate Landwehr is one of the most entertaining people in the UFC. I just think he might have bit off more than he can chew this weekend, brother. Oh, Dan 50K Ige 16-6, won 2 of his last 5, minus 230 favorite, as he should be. 31 years old, 5'7", 71-inch reach. Nate the Train is 17-4, won 4 of his last 5. He is a plus 190 dog. 35 years old though. 5'9" and a 70-inch reach, y'all. So Nate the Train, not the youngest guy in the world. Dan Ige is younger. Dan Ige is going to have the power advantage. But Nate the Train has the wildness advantage, dude. You don't know what's coming, dude. I'm going to be wrong. I'll accept being wrong on this one. I'm picking Nate the Train to win this fight because I can't not pick Nate the Train to win this fight. But when Dan Ige knocks him out round one, I expected that. Let's go Nate the Train this weekend, baby.
You're gonna try to get ahead of it, man. And
yeah,
I mean,
look at Lex Levine. Nate the Train, a son of a what?
Hell yeah. No, and I mean, I will say, I mean, entertainment factor. I mean, Nate the Train, he always brings it. But sometimes he's just a little too willing to please the fans and not absolutely go out there and go for it. So I think that's what kind of gets him caught up. And if he gets caught up in the slugfest with Dan Ige,
he's too clean of a boxer to get caught up like that.
Yeah, and I didn't realize Dan Ige was only 31 years old. Like, holy smokes. And he's already fought like some really big names and stuff too. So I think he's got a lot of the big time experience here. Gotta take Dan Ige here, man.
All right, fair enough. D-Rose going 50K. I'm going Nate the Train in the UFC, baby. All right. Feature fight of the night. We got there is proper Mike Malott. That's what it was. Taking on Adam Fugit. Mike Malott's 9-1, won all 5 of his last 5. Adam Fugit is 9-3, won 4 of his last 5. His only loss was to who? Let's see if you remember.
Michael Morales.
Michael Morales, indeed.
I remember because in his last fight,
like,
he was like, "Yo, Adam Fugit's trash," and then he ended up like smash. I can't remember who he fought in his last fight.
The Japanese dude, but he got dropped though, right?
Yeah, well, I remember he was like Adam Fugit's like trash, and all of a sudden he came out and like ended up like rolling, dude.
Yeah, but and then on the other hand, this Mickey Gall fight, dude, Mickey Gall was knuckling up Mike Malott, dude. But then he came out next fight and crushed Johan Lanus round 1. Yeah, like wasn't even close. I got to go Mike Malott here. Let me give you guys stats though. Mike Malott -210 favorite. Adam Fugit +170 dog. Mike Malott, 31 years old, 6'1", 73-inch reach. Adam Fugit, 34 years old, 6'1", 77-inch reach. So he will have a reach advantage. I just think Mike Malott takes him down and subs him there, dude. That's how I see this going. Which way are you going, brother?
Yeah. I mean, he probably is the more talented overall fighter. I mean, Adam Fugit, he's a tough dude, man. So he's not gonna be easy to put away. But Mike Malott's got really good, crisp boxing, good wrestling. I think he's just going to be a little bit more talented and explosive. Mike Malott gets it done here.
All right, fair enough. Surprise, y'all. I hit the wrong back button. Hey. But it's all right. Let me make sure that we have our microphone on the right one. All right, yeah, we got a microphone on the right.
We good.
Yeah, that was my fault. I was able to recover with the quickness, though, so I do apologize. Wrong bag. See how easy it is, though, to just click like back on just the wrong one. So here we go. Co-main event of the night. We got Du Bronx, Charles Oliveira taking on Benny D, Beneil Dariush. And if you didn't know, dude, he loves Jesus.
Hey,
Charles Oliveira, 33-9, won 4 of his last 5. His only loss in his last 5 is to Islam, dude. He is a +105 dog right now. Benny D is 22-4, won all 5 of his last 5s. He is a slight favorite at -130 right now. Charles Oliveira, 33 years old, 5'10", 74-inch reach. Benny D is 34 years old, 5'10", 72-inch reach, brother. So they're basically the same height, same age, same reach. Let the people know why you're picking Benny D this week, man.
Man, I just think that Benny right now, I think he's got a lot of forward momentum going his way. I think that
pull it up on the screen so I can.
yeah, but I mean, I think that Beneil Dariush, he's got the power, he's got the jiu-jitsu to be able to go to the ground with Charles whenever Charles does try to take the fight to the ground. And I think that, a lot of times Charles, when he establishes his pressure, we killed him early in his career because, we had always said that, hey, as soon as that dude gets hit, he folds and doesn't want to fight anymore. Well, he really did turn that around in that most recent run that he had before he lost to Islam, and that he was more willing to take damage to get the fight in the position they wanted to get it to. Now, I think a lot of Gaethje, Poirier, Chandler, all those guys hurt him in those fights. None of those guys went down into the guard with him. And as soon as Islam ended up hurting him, Islam went right into his guard and submitted him with ease. when you have Charles Oliveira hurt, he is a great jiu-jitsu practitioner, but he can get to where he exposes holes in his game. I think Benny D can expose a lot of those holes, man. I think he's got the power. I think he's got the jiu-jitsu. And I think honestly, I think he can knock Charles out. But if he doesn't, I think he gets a finish. I think he gets a finish here.
You agree with Lush Lemaine here?
What's that?
It says
Benny by club and sub. Yeah, I absolutely. Yeah, I would probably say something similar. I can see him knocking him down and subbing him. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So I'm gonna go the opposite. I'm going Charles Oliveira for the simple reason I've seen him beat better people. Do I know that Benny D couldn't also beat those people? I don't know that. But just because I've seen Charles Oliveira beat better people, I have to go Charles. And I'm going to go Charles Oliveira by sub. Because if you think this ends up on the ground, if this ends up in a straight jiu-jitsu match, I got to go Charles. As the Brazilian, the one that was born and wrapped in a gi immediately. He has like jiu-jitsu in his mitochondria. Like you're born with a brown belt, basically. I got to go Charlie Olives with the jiu-jitsu. But it looks like the chat is agreeing with you. Lush Lemaine saying Benny, and Willie Anderson is saying Benny is better everywhere. So looks like you got some people with you on your side and running with the favorite this week. But I'm on the dog and Charlie Olives, Charles Du Bronx Oliveira. So we got the main event, y'all. So if y'all haven't already, please do us a favor. Hit a thumbs up button. Help your boys out over here. Special video. D Rose is live in studio. I know it probably looks kind of odd, but we only have one microphone and one camera, so
we got to make do.
And I'm getting a spam risk at 8:30 at night. Hell yeah! So once again, please hit that thumbs up button for us, y'all. We would greatly appreciate that. We got the main event of the night. We got Amanda, the Lioness Nunez, taking on Tapology. Don't even have her nickname on here. The Mexican Jaguar. Irene Aldana, dude. The Lioness is 22-5, 1-4 of her last 5. But don't forget the one that she lost when she was getting knuckled up by Juliana Pena. Irene Aldana is the same, 1-4 of her last 5. Her only loss was Holly Holm via unanimous decision. Amanda Nunez is a minus 330 favorite right now. Irene Aldana is a plus 260 dog. Amanda Nunez, 35 years old, 5'9", 69-inch reach. Irene Aldana, 35 years old, 5'9", 68.5-inch reach. So they're basically the same height, same reach, same age, dude. It's no secret which way you're going this week, man. I'm going to stop sharing this.
Is there a secret in which way you're going this week?
There should not be any secret in which way I'm going this week, as I am repping my Irene Aldana UFC 289 fight shirt. I am going for the Mexican Jaguar this week. I'm going to tell you how it's going to happen, D-Rose. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Her and Alexa Grasso had the same back and forth, right? Slip. But they hold their gloves like you ain't hitting this chin. Fuck off. Slip.
And the chin's really tight.
Amanda Nunez going to jab straight, right? Irene goes fucking slip. When Amanda is extended for that straight, she goes body shot over the hook, drops Amanda Nunez, hops on her back, rear naked choke. I'm going Irene Aldana via rear naked choke this weekend. I think she left hooks Amanda Nunez, drops her, and then subs her. And that's how it's happening this week. Told by Mystic Matt. D-Rose, how's the fight going this week, man?
I like the specificity of the exact body shot, headshot.
Yeah,
submission.
Dude, because she's good at that. She's like Slava Claus with the packages to the body. And she's got an Alex Pereira left hook on her.
Yeah. No, she could definitely throw it. I mean, that's one thing that, if Amanda Nunez is going to try to get into a boxing match with her, Amanda Nunez is definitely going to get hurt because although Amanda Nunez does have power in her hands, she's got a good jab. She's not a pure boxer.
I think the only person we've seen her fight with power was Cyborg, and fucking Cyborg
didn't have the technique.
Fucking Gabe Greened her. She just tried to ooga booga her,
Yeah, but one thing Amanda Nunez did use was her leg kicks.
Yeah.
That was one thing that she used right before Cyborg kind of charged at her, because that's what it was. She hit her with a leg kick, and Cyborg kind of got pushed back, and then Amanda hit her with the 1-2. Amanda starts working at some of those leg kicks, and Arena ain't ready for it. I can see her getting chopped down by those two. But in a lot of Arena's losses, you see taken down, on her back a lot. Although she does have pretty good defense now versus what she did earlier in her career. Got the last win against Macy Chiasson with the up kick to the body while she was on the ground. She was still taken down to the ground by Macy Chiasson in that fight too.
But dude, she's a big girl.
Yeah,
fucking Macy Chiasson does not make 135.
Oh
dude.
no,
she literally never makes.
Oh no,
weight.
yeah, no, she's a big girl, and I'm imagining she's strong, but I'm imagining that Amanda Nunez is going to have maybe not the same struggle making the weight, but a lot of the same strength factors that Macy would typically have. So I think she's going to have to wear down Arena early in the fight to try to take down some of that pepper in her shots. I think Amanda ends up getting a decision here.
Amanda Nunez via decision is the way D Rose is going. So William Anderson's still on the Benny D fight. He going Benny is better everywhere. Benny BJJ is way better. Maybe
trying to tell you, dog.
Maybe,
trying to tell you.
Maybe such a good fight.
Really good, man.
It indeed is a good fight. Frankie Romero saying, I think Charles has much better boxing, but definitely great matchup indeed. Lush Lemaine saying, perfect timing. My Irina Aldana Octagon action signature just came in here with that thing being said. And new Viva Mexico. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
We need 4th Mexican champ this week. My girl's going to be so hyped, dude. She's going to be so happy. if she is, dude, she's going to be jumping up. Aldana going to get touched up. She gets hit a lot. But you know what makes her different? She said it herself. I'm Mexican. She's got the Mexican fighting spirit. She's got a chin on her, dude. And I think she's got a better chin than Juliana Pena does. I'm going to put it like that. And if Irene can walk through just a few of her shots, dude, she's going to put some knuckles on Amanda Nunez.
Well, as you said, Irene actually covers up her chin, and she actually, tucks in her chin.
She's not like
she's a true boxer.
Flailing at
staying on a sucker, like going, straight with her fucking chin like straight up in the air, waiting to get hit. I mean, that's literally in that last fight. Amanda Nunez was literally like just stepping back a couple,
and just counter.
And as soon, dude, just every time, just bang, just kept snapping her every time. So you're definitely not gonna get that sloppiness when it comes to Randy Aldana.
Yeah, man. So do we have 5 different picks, dude?
I think.
Or do we have more than 5 different?
No, I think that's 5 because I ended up picking.
So Irene Aldana, Amanda Nunez is 1. Charles Oliveira versus Benil Dariush is 2.
Dan Ige,
Benny and Dan Ige.
Chris Curtis,
Nasruddin.
And it was.
I think the first one.
Yeah. Dvorak and Ursing.
Damn that. Okay, so Dvorak and Ursing. So we're gonna have 5 different fights. 5 different fights for this weekend to put my and new strap up on the line this week. Rightfully earned over the way that D Rose has won it a few of these weeks. So it's all right. So we're gonna have 5 different picks. Putting the pick champ up on the line. Our first different fight of the night is going to be David Dvorak versus Steve Ursik, and D Rose is going Steve Ursik. I am going David Dvorak. Our second different fight of the night is going to be Nasruddin Imavov versus Chris Curtis, where I am going Nasruddin Imavov and D Rose is going Chris Curtis. Our third different fight of the night is going to be Dan 50K Ige taking on Nate the Train in the UFC, baby. Nate the Train Landwehr. D Rose is going 50K Ige. I'm going Nate the Train. Our fourth different fight is Charles Oliveira versus Benny D. I'm going Oliveira. D Rose is going Benny D. And our fifth and final is the main event, and D Rose is going to Amanda Nunez. What a sharp pick that you did. Picking Amanda Nunez.
Hey,
and I am going Irina Aldana. And I told y'all exactly how I expected it to happen this weekend. So hopefully it'll happen, and I can win some money this weekend. But real quick before we get out of here, dude, I'm gonna be here for Change the Cheddar Friday. I don't know if you have your little shit with you.
I forgot my shit.
Okay, so don't worry, D-Rose, for everyone that was asking last night if D Rose was going to be here for Change of Cheddar on Friday. He will not be here for Change of Cheddar on Friday, but maybe he'll stop in the comments and say what's up. All right, but that being said, D Rose, anything before we get out of here, man? You just want a short pod today, yeah, right?
Yeah, I would say we did good considering being in studio in person in the illustrious Anderson studio here.
The Golden Octagon studio.
Let's go. The sponsored by the Golden Octagon here, but nice little pad here. Yeah, glad we got to come up and do the pod together.
Hell yeah, brother. For those of you that don't know me and D Rose, I will be bringing this current setup to Dorian's Airbnb Saturday, where we will be doing a live fight companion, right? That's what we're going to do. And then after, right after, we're going to do just our immediate fight reaction, what we thought about it. And then I'm going to try to film a UFC card opening with D Rose so I can upload that on Monday. So that being said, got a lot going on over here this week. We truly appreciate every single one of y'all that always stopping by, saying what's up, shouting us out in the comments, all that good shit. We truly appreciate all of y'all. I'm Matt. D Rose is right here, you know?
Hell yeah. Not on the other side of the screen.
He is on the other side of the screen, but he is right here. But yeah, truly, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Let's see. When's the next in-studio show? This is great. If we lived much closer, but right now we're like 5 hours apart. So
yeah,
it's
not easy to happen. Not easy to happen.
This is definitely not easy to happen. D-Rose got a family. It is easy for me, but then I'm just driving across the state all the time. Yeah, but that being said, truly appreciate y'all. We will be live at D Rose's Airbnb on Saturday, watching the fights live with y'all. Probably going to be 5 or 6 hours, at least the pay-per-view. Not 100% sure if we're going to be doing the prelims, because that might be just a shit ton of time. Yeah,
I agree.
But we will be live with y'all watching at least the pay-per-view if y'all want to stop by and hang out with us and hear some live results. But that's going to be all from us here this time. I'm Matt. D Rose. This was the Golden Octagon MMA podcast. D Rose was live in studio. Truly appreciate every single one of y'all, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace.